OCGE here. Hey, I'm holding here a Llama 45. It's modeled after a 1911. As you can see, it's unloaded. Um, Llama went out of business a handful of years ago, and it's really hard to get parts for this firearm. So there's a warning with getting used firearms. Do your research, see what you can do about getting parts for it. Um, Sometimes parts can be interchanged with different weapons. Sometimes a good gunsmith can make parts for you, but when the company goes out of business, good luck. Um, it is a decent weapon though. Um, a lot of good safety features. When the hammer's cocked, you can have a thumb switch safety here on the side here, which is really nice. Won't let you pull the trigger on it. Um, it's got a grip safety, and it also has a half cock, which doesn't allow you to use your thumb safety, but your grip safety can be engaged as well. So it's going to help protect against people just randomly firing, especially if they're a little bit shorter, little kids. You still want to lock it up. You still want to keep it unloaded, especially if you don't have the greatest way to lock it up. I prefer a good gun cabinet with good locks. Uses the standard 1911 magazines. Take it apart is real easy. Clear it. It has a push button down here in the front here. You rotate your piece here. Pull the spring out. Pull your shroud there out. And then you gotta get your pins to line up. Pull that out. Pull that off. Pull your pin out here. Barrel comes out. You can clean it up. It'll probably take you about a half hour, 45 minutes. When you're putting it back together, keep your little swivel here forward. Make sure that's forward. You don't want it up, but make sure it's forward. Put your spring down. If you look at the spring here, you'll see that it's beveled right here that goes up against the barrel. Put your bushing in here, your shroud, whatever you want to call it. And then you're going to slide your slide back onto the firearm. Sometimes it works a little bit easier than others. There we go. Now, you're going to line everything up just like you want to. And you're going to push your pin back in. You're going to put your slide forward, put your spring back in, put your button down in, and move your bushing back across the barrel the way it's supposed to be. Clear it. Did a weapons check on it, and it's good to go. The thing about buying used firearms, you can get an array of shapes. This is actually in a half decent shape. If you look at the slide lock here, mechanism stuff here, right here in this notch, it's not perfectly square. It might be kind of hard to see on the camera, but it's not perfectly square. So what happens is sometimes you don't even have to hit it real hard and it'll knock it loose. So those are good things to have information on later whenever you're looking for good firearms. As far as safety around pets, I'd have to give this a good 9. Kids, I'm going to have to say about 8. As far as everything else goes, it's a decent weapon. But that's all I can think of for this weapon. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave a message. This is OCGE, and security and safety start with you and only you.